But for me,
Hello,
oh,
everyone.
sorry.
Thanks for logging on. Sorry, we were just looking at this game. Thanks for logging on to CBSColorado.com. Lucky enough to have Kareem Jackson joining us tonight. You know what we were just talking about? Which games do you big? You circle every season. What you got any for this year?
Always excited to go back to Houston.
Yeah.
You know, playing there for 9 years, obviously coming here. And like I say, it's home for me, ton of family there. So always excited to go back to Houston. But for me, every game's an opportunity for me. I'm just excited about them all, but most definitely going back to Houston.
That's great. As they say, right, the best one's the next one.
Definitely.
So an interesting thing that Justin Simmons actually said after the game was we got to find ways to drastically improve over the next 4 weeks. Can you kind of expand on kind of what that means, what you guys are looking to do now in kind of the next 4 week span?
I think individually, just kind of honing in on the little things, being very detailed individually. And as a team, the same. You know, communication, you know, just execute, you know, and all the fine details and all the little things. I think as a team, if we can do that, we can definitely get better, you know, day to day, you know, and it starts from obviously today looking at the film, you know, correcting things, and then going into Wednesday's practice and, you know, not making the same mistakes twice, you know. And I think, you know, for us, if we can do that, I think we can drastically improve.
When you look at the Commanders, they got a rookie quarterback. And when you kind of look at quarterbacks in 2023, it's the Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Tom Brady era is kind of over. The fact that so many more quarterbacks are lethal with their legs, how does that change for you as a DB, what you do?
I mean, for us, it's all about keeping them in the pocket. You know, I think those guys up front will do a great job of that. You know, and as in the secondary, we have to plaster. You know, we have to know, obviously, those plays extend. You know, they'll run around and try to make some all-schedule plays. For us, it'll be opportunity to make plays. You know, so we have to be sticky in coverage and we have to plaster. You know, I'm sure this guy, they'll get him out of the pocket. They'll use what he do best, and that's moving around and making all-schedule plays. You know, he did it all through college, and I'm sure he'll do. You know, it'll be one of his strengths now. So for us, we have to be, you know, plastering has to be prevalent this weekend.
One of the things that I thought was so impressive against the Raiders was your red zone defense, especially that drive on the pick. They had 6 plays inside the 10, and before, you know, you picked them off. Can you just talk about kind of your red zone mentality when the field shrinks a little bit?
For us, just knowing where our help is as a secondary, you know, using that back line, you know, out of the back of the end zone as a defender as well. On that particular play, I was able to push the guy out of bounds and, you know, kind of get my head around and, you know, see some other things. So for us, it's just knowing where our help is. Obviously, the field shrinks, so, you know, we have to be, you know, tight in coverage and, you know, and communicate.
With Sean Payton, you've had a lot of coaches, you know, all different kind of styles. Now that you're into the season, what are you liking about what Sean Payton brings?
Very demanding. Talking about a coach that, you know, has, you know, intent with everything that he says. You know, no wasted days. You know, we're constantly doing little things. You know, and he's constantly, you know, stopping. He's not skipping any moment to teach. You know, and I think that's a good thing, especially for the young guys. So very detailed. Does a lot of on-field teaching. You know, kind of stopping when we get into different situations and teaching the guys, you know, kind of telling what he's thinking in that situation as opposed to what some other coaches or other teams may be thinking. So I think that's great for us.
Well, if you missed Xfinity Monday Live, man, we had some breaking news here. KJack TV is coming back. This is one of my favorite things that we've really seen from a player. I love KJack TV, but it's going to be different, Kareem.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be different. More of a podcast format, like, you know, one-on-one sit-downs like we're doing here now, just to get a little bit more detailed and getting to know the guys, you know, where they're from, their backgrounds, you know, how their love for the sport started, you know, and what drives them, you know. And not only that, you know, we're going to include, you know, having a nice bottle of wine. You know, I'm a wine enthusiast, so that'll be something that we'll add to this format and just try to, you know, have some fun with it. So definitely looking forward to it.
When did you become, like, a wine guy?
Maybe about 6 or 7 years ago. Just something that kind of gradually happening over the years, you know, going to Napa, you know, here and there, once or twice a year. It's just everything's just kind of expanded from there.
You're a red wine, you're a white wine guy?
depends on the time of day and how I'm feeling, and probably what I'm eating. So I love both. So.
You do like the twirl?
Yeah, the little and the smell, all that, all the good stuff. Yeah.
Smells oaky, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
When we look in the past, what's your favorite KJack episode from the past?
I'll probably say my favorites probably around like the Christmas times
and
Thanksgiving and things like that. Obviously hearing what the guys are most thankful for, and hearing about those bad Christmas presents and those bad dishes and things like that from the family gatherings. Putting guys on the spot like that, a lot of guys tend to kind of stray away from answering those questions, but when you kind of make it fun and it's for the fans, those guys kind of jump at the opportunity to kind of tell what's the worst dish they've had and who cooked it. So kind of put those family members on the spot as well.
I think Baron Browning singing and getting Ronald Darby to sing, those were my two favorites. So you got to incorporate some singing in somehow.
Yeah. I'll still plan to do the locker room version as well, so that way we can still kind of introduce some of the younger guys that he may not, get a chance to kind of see their personalities and things like that. So we're still planning to do that one as well.
It's going to be great. We cannot wait. It is coming out soon. The re-debut, you could say, of KJack TV. Keep a lookout on all of Kareem's social channels for when that comes out, because it's going to be fantastic. Kareem, thanks so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Guys, thanks for logging on. We'll see you again next time.